The topic of my presentation is belief system of Indus Valley people based on seals. Indus Valley, geographically, it occupied an area of approximately 1.6260 thousand kilometers, comprising entire modern-day Pakistan and parts of modern India and Afghanistan. During its climax, the Indus civilization is estimated to have accommodated over 5 million inhabitants. Of all the earliest civilization, Indus Valley civilization is the least understood, owning the unfortunate fact that no model of Indus script decipherment has been agreed upon it as yet. The main reasons had been unknown language of those people, no availability of any bilingual text, no affinity of the script with that of any present day script. Thus, for no scholar yet could decode the script, we surely converse about all the intangible aspects of that civilization as social, political, legal, or religious systems. All we can authoritatively give a word about today material media they left behind in the form of town planning system, building techniques and building units, pottery, ornaments, figurines, sculptures, seals, ceilings, tablets, etc., even in which domain unknown script hampers our progress to a great degree. Cults we may find on Indus seals. There are different cults which we find on the Indus seals. They are fertility cult, mother goddess, proto Shiva seals, bull seals, animal cult, mythical creatures, natural species, tree worship, people tree, acacia, other signs related to worship, sun, savastika, and endless knot. The first seal, which depicted the mother goddess from an oblong ceiling from Harappa, a nude female figure is depicted upside down, legs apart, and with a plant issuing from her womb. The figure is positioned at right extremity of a verse faced with an inscription of 6 letters separating it from two genii. Reverse side shows a man and a woman, of which the man stands with a sickle-shaped knife in his right hand, and the woman is seated on the ground with hands raised in the manner of supplication. Evidently, the man is preparing to kill the woman in the sacrifice to the earth goddess shown on the other side. On the right, the same face again is an inscription. Okay. The other seal, once more, a woman stands between two men. Here, a woman stands between two men who are fighting with spears, making an arch over her and grabbing one hand of the woman. A tiger woman with streaming hair, wearing bangles is in the background. It is suggested that maybe the deity is protecting some princess as some hero proceeds to rescue her. The procession seal. This scene may represent the special ritual sacrifice to a deity with 7 figures in procession. The seal has a grooved and perforated bows, and the edges are worn and rounded from repeated use. The attendants, maybe they are men or women, have a lower status than the goddess described by their youngster hairstyle. They are not nude as the goddess but wear a dress. They have the same braid of hair than the goddess. This can signify that uh, they are priestess or priest of the goddess cult. This could have been a ritual where a priest might be sacrificing the ram to the tree spirit or the fertility goddess. Main characteristics of Mother Goddess: she is mostly nude. She wears bangles on her arms. She wears a helmet representing the horns of a bull with a branch of maple leaves ascending in the center of the horns. Horns may be are used to represent human deities in the Indus Valley civilization. She stays standing in an arch of peepal tree. Peepal seems to be sacred tree for the Indus Valley people. The goddess is associated with the tiger like Parpola. Parpola, in his article Indus Civilization, suggests that Harappan had a tiger riding goddess of war, and Indus seal represents a half human, half tiger deity with the same helmet than the nude goddess of the procession seal. The nude goddess, with all her distinctive elements, appears composing this zoomorphic deity. Proto Shiva seals. Seven Bengals, seven Bengals, seven Bengals are depicted on the left arm and six on the right, with hands resting on the knees. The heels are pressed together under the groin, and the feet project beyond the edge of the throne. The feet of the throne are curved with a hoof and of a bovine, as is seen on the bull and the unicorn seal. The seal may not have been fired, but the stone is very hard. A grooved and perforated booze is present on the back of the seal. Characteristics: three-faced or three-eyed god or Trimukha. He is Mahayogi, Pashupati, lord of animals. He wears horns of divinity or Trishula, trident, symbol of the yogis. Further, the trident will be the token of the Brahminical trinity, symbolizing as the three faces, the three powers of Hinduism: creation, preservation, and destruction. Animals with mythical character. On a seal, we find a mythical female figure, half human, half tiger. Also, we find a seal from Mohenjo-daro where a hero holds back two rearing tigers. Some other images on seals, like animal seals. In animal seals, we find a bull, a goat, tiger, unicorn, snakes, etc. And three images there are acacia and peepal tree. Other motifs like sun and swastika. Now, I would like to conclude my presentation. The Harappan religion was polytheistic. Scholars are unable to draw a conclusion regarding the religion of Indus people. However, some historians are of the opinion that Harappan people were Hindus. No temple, however, has yet been discovered at the excavated site. Evidence for presence of Hinduism is believed to have been present during the Harappan period. Phallic symbols similar to that of the Hindu Shiva Lingam have been found in Harappa. Various figures of the mother goddess made out of clay have been found. It was considered as a symbol of fertility and was venerated by the people. Excavated evidence seems to suggest that many of the features of modern Indian cults are derived from very ancient sources. In the Indus civilization, worship of Shakti, Lord Shiva, and his consort, worship of the animals like the tiger, the bull, the goat, and the snake, and also the worship of peepal tree and the neem tree. Markinai suggested that the purpose of communal rituals might have been to not only show the power of the deity, but also to legitimize the power of the ruler who was the person that could prove he was a favorite of the powerful deities, and one way of becoming that favorite was by propagating the images and rituals of that certain deity. We can say the Indus religion in three contexts in comparison with the Mesopotamian and Central Asian tradition, comparing with the later religious traditions of the area in context of Indus belief itself. So, the salient features we can infer from the seals of Indus Valley can be summed up as: they probably worshipped the fertility goddess in addition to male or female deities. We find a father god who was probably a prototype of Shiva as the lord of animals. They were familiar with some kind of yoga or meditation. They believed in some kind of tree of life depicted on seals as people, or acacia tree defended by the guardian spirit against evil forces symbolized as a tiger. The guardian spirit is depicted as a bull, a snake, a goat, a mythical creature, or another animal. They worshipped fertility symbols evident from the linga or uni signs of we find on seals. They probably believed magical rituals, charms, and amulets, and also in spirits and demons. Thank you.